So this is Crash. You guys heard about Crash. We renamed her Peyton. She's no longer Crash. She was Crash while she was still in Mommy's tummy.
Yeah. Bill and I worked pretty hard to start our own family. So when I did thankfully become pregnant, we decided that we should get a safer car, one that made sense. And we picked the Mercedes S63.
I think the date was November 18th.
Bill and I are both attorneys. So I had a court hearing that was scheduled for 1:30. I'm headed to my court hearing. I was maybe on the freeway 10 seconds and the traffic had come to a complete halt. So I stopped. And I look in my rearview mirror, because anytime anyone typically comes to a stop, or you shouldn't be coming to a stop, your gut reaction or your instinct is to look in your rearview mirror and make sure the person behind you is coming to a stop, which they weren't. So they were coming at me at freeway speeds, and 2 seconds later I was hit by a woman going, they estimated between 65 and 68 miles an hour.
I picked up the phone and just remember being told that there was been a car accident and that the car was totaled on the freeway and that they were taking Carla to University Medical Center Trauma Center. The police said that other driver never even hit their brakes. It drove her from the far right-hand lane across all the lanes of traffic, and then she hit the cement center median on the freeway.
Once she hit me, though, and I knew, I had that realization that I'm crossing, I felt I was going to die. That moment in time, during that moment, pretty much said goodbye to everybody. I remember looking up at the sky as I'm traveling across the interstate and just loving everybody, being thankful anyway, and just sending my love to everybody. To Bill and my baby, especially.
I remember calling the doctors, you know, the OBGYN on the way, and trying to, you know, because knowing Carla was pregnant, trying to reach them and get the word out to the doctors that we may have problems, you know, and that she'd been in an accident.
You know, I had my cognition, I could talk, so I think part of me was like, wow, I'm okay, I don't have a head injury, I don't think, you know, there's no, I know what's going on. And then the paramedics arrived. And I will say one of the first things out of his mouth after they asked me some basic cognitive questions was, this car saved your life. Which I had already figured that one out. Once they got me on the flatboard and in the ambulance, I was pretty redundant about, please just check the baby first, please just check that the baby has a heartbeat, please just check that the baby has a heartbeat.
The paramedics confirmed that they were monitoring the baby's heartbeat, and that and the baby was stable.
And so, you know, it was kind of the sigh of relief.
We came real close to losing Carla and the baby, and I think we feel in our heart that car, that Mercedes big S-Class sedan, saved her life.
You know, once things sort of calmed down and Bill said, you know, now we're going to have to start looking for another car again, you know, what do you want? And I just kind of looked up at him and I said, are you kidding? I want the exact same car.